You ever get screamed at by a woman holding a fake walkie-talkie while you're just trying to enjoy your lake property? It was a clear Sunday morning, the lake calm and glowing. I just gassed up my Sea-Doo and was about to launch it off my own dock, one I'd personally rebuilt after a winter storm destroyed it last year, when she showed up. Karen Hemsley, HOA president. Round as a beach ball and just as loud. Her voice carried across the water like a foghorn from hell. Sir, you are in direct violation of HOA noise ordinances. You can't operate personal watercraft before noon on weekends. I blinked. Karen, I'm on my own property. All lakefront properties are under the HOA. Your dock access is a shared privilege. You're not exempt. This was the fourth time she tried to stop me from using my own lake. Last week it was a parking violation because I left my trailer near my garage. Before that, she tried to fine me for having an unregistered flagpole. But this time she called the cops. 2 county officers rolled up 20 minutes later. One of them, Officer Reese, I recognized from a local fundraiser. He took one look at Karen, who was pacing like a mall cop on energy drinks, and then at Mecklemley sitting on my dock sipping iced tea. Sir, we got a noise complaint and a report of unsafe lakecraft usage. You mind showing us your property documents? I smiled. Actually, I'd love to. I went inside and grabbed the folder I'd been digging through the night before. See, I'd been researching the history of the lake ever since Karen started her power games. And what I found? A buried deed clause from 1982. One that specifically excluded my parcel and 6 others from the HOA jurisdiction. The original landowners had negotiated an exemption when the HOA was first formed, and it was filed with the county under a now-retired zoning code. Karen had no authority here. 0. I handed the officers the deed, the clause, the zoning record, and even a notarized copy of the original HOA boundary maps. Officer Reese whistled low. You've done your homework. Karen stomped over, face burning. This is irrelevant. We updated the charter. All lakefront homes are included now. But Officer Reese shook his head. Ma'am, unless every exempt deed holder voted and legally amended that charter through a recorded process, this stands. And I'm guessing you didn't notify the county either. Karen stuttered. We mailed notices. I cut in. I never got one. Neither did my neighbor, Dave. He's a retired judge. Cue the twist. Just then, Dave himself walked over from his porch, sun hat in hand. Is there a problem here? Karen paled. Dave looked at the officers and simply said, the HOA has been operating out of bounds for years, and now it's going to cost them. Turns out, Karen's expanded charter was entirely illegal. Dave had warned her once last year, told her to get legal review. She didn't. Instead, she used her niece's design software to create fake maps and mailed them like official HOA documents. What followed was swift. A legal complaint was filed within 48 hours. Dave and I gathered the other exempt homeowners, and with help from a land attorney, filed to have the HOA formally reined in by the county. An emergency injunction halted all HOA enforcement actions on any disputed parcels. Karen's reign crumbled. The HOA board panicked. Half the members resigned. The lawyer who had been defending them withdrew immediately once he saw the falsified maps. And the county assessor launched a full review of HOA dues collected from non-HOA properties. As for Karen, she was fined for fraud, harassment, and misrepresentation. She was voted out in a humiliating special election and publicly reprimanded in a community meeting where her voice cracked trying to defend her vision. The lake, quiet, peaceful, jet ski friendly once again. Now I ride every weekend 7 a.m. sharp. Sometimes I wave at Karen's house as I pass. She hides behind the curtains, occasionally peeking through with binoculars like she still runs something. But she doesn't. The old wooden paddle hanging at the dock now carries a new message, carved deep into it by Dave himself. Know the law before you shout it. So what would you have done? Let it slide or hit back with the facts? Let me know.